Do these glasses make me look smart? In this episode, I can't see a thing out of them. In this episode, we're going to talk about part 2 of the leadership energy model. Using leadership energy, which is a new concept by Cheryl Lightshoe and her model, to supersize and grow your business. Now, she uses it to help people in their careers, but I say these principles in this model are even more powerful when we're growing our own business, because our business will only grow and develop, and we can only achieve what we're capable of allowing our organizations to achieve, our businesses to achieve. So if we want to get what we want, we have to be a good leader. And Cheryl's approach to leadership energy and how bioenergy and energy, which is everything, by the way, impacts us is really critical and really important. Part 1, the last 2 days, were all about connection to yourself. The I trust energy and the I connect energy. I connect with myself, and I'm wanting to connect with other people. Part 2 is all about connecting to others. And there's 3 parts to this leadership model. So today, tomorrow, and the next day, we are going to chat about each one of these. Today is all about the I achieve energy. Now, you would think in our world, our Western world, where it's go, 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 achieve, 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 accumulate as much stuff as you possibly can imagine, everybody would have an open I achieve energy. But most of us don't. And a lot of that stems back to, of course, our school systems, the way we're indoctrinated, the way we're raised, and our past experiences. We're not really raised to think for ourselves. So what the heck is this I achieve energy? I achieve energy, with my magnifying glass, says, this is the energy of what it says: I can accomplish easy and difficult tasks with grace and ease. And again, Cheryl gives examples of two different people, 2 different individuals, and how this type of energy is playing out in their life. Love that, because the examples make it, in the stories of these people, makes it so powerful for me personally to understand, and other people to understand how these things can play out in our lives. So the leadership competencies she talks about in each chapter with each type of energy, there's 67 leadership competencies defined by the Lominger Institute. And what she does is she pulls out which of those competencies are appropriate for the particular type of energy that we're talking about. And today she says there's 3. There's the career ambition, perseverance, and managing vision and purpose that are affected by this type of energy. The other thing she does is she tells us, where does this energy show up in our lives? Where does it show up physically in our bodies? Because energy and different types of energy can be blocked or flowing. And if we're blocking them, we block them in a certain type of our body. And then we see symptoms and ramifications of that energy being blocked in our body, which I think is just absolutely positively fascinating and really, really powerful to know. Now, she said this energy resides about 3 fingers above your navel. So go to your tummy, above your belly button, take 3 fingers, because it depends on how big your fingers are and how big your tummy is. Put them on your tummy, and then know that, like at the bottom of your rib cage, you can't see in my rib cage, but that is where this I achieve energy resides. This I achieve energy, it's got everything to do with our self-esteem and our personal power. I've been thinking about personal power a lot lately, and it's become one of my daily mantras, is that I exercise, experience, and expand my personal power. I recommend you do the same. But she goes on to talk about how do we get aware of whether our I achieve energy is blocked or not. And the example with one of the people she talks about in this was really powerful. She had a boss talking to a manager and a leader, a project leader, and you could clearly see that her achievement energy was blocked. And she knew because of several things. Her boss asked her 3 questions, and these are 3 questions I'm going to share in a minute, because that's going to be part of our action exercise from Cheryl. And I'm actually going to do this because I have not actually, I've done all of the components of this, but I've never done it in this exact way. So I'm excited to try it out today too. But she says some of the awareness activities are you clear about what you want in your, I'm going to substitute the word business for career. She says career, but I say business, because do you know what you want in your business? Are you clear about it? Do you actively work to open doors to achieve your career or your business goals? Do you know what the goals are? And are you working out, or are you building relationships and doing what you know you need to do to make your business grow? Do you focus and finish things even in the face of roadblocks or setbacks? Do you communicate the vision and purpose for your life and your business? Are you optimistic about the future? Do you create mileposts to rally support behind your vision and purpose? And this is all about clarity and developing clarity. You have to know where you're going and what you want. Let's talk about the 3 questions. I think those are important here. I'm going to sneak ahead because I don't want to mess them up. They are, what do you want? Because that's of course always important. I actually started writing in the book today. I've gone 3 chapters without writing in the book, but now I'm writing in it. What do I want in my business? What talents do I bring, and where to from here? What do I want next? Where do I want to go? Where from here? So then she gives us, I love this too, she gives us suggested activities from Eastern culture to expand and open our I Achieve awareness. And these don't have to make sense. Don't ask why or how. Just try doing some of them. For example, yell out loud in an appropriate place. Every Monday I go out and I yell, I feel awesome, in my driveway. Maybe that's not appropriate, but it makes me feel really good. Change your routine. Rock climbing, hiking, build and watch a fire. Love watching fires. Ripping up boxes. I don't know why ripping up boxes is really fun. I do that every day just about. And then laughing yoga. Those were some of the suggestions. Now, our action learning and the activity today, this is really cool and really powerful. She says, step 1, it's a writing exercise because there's power in writing down. And I didn't understand. I've always written things down because my dad always told us to write things down. But she explains why it's important here. She says, why writing? Our brain can only hold, process, and focus on a limited amount of information. Writing allows a person to see the bigger picture until clarity develops. Love that. So now I know why I like to write things down. So what are we going to do? We're going to write things down. Here's what we're going to write down. We're going to do a review list and write down any ideas or thoughts that you have with respect to each of the following categories. Category 1, business development. What have you learned from your past experiences that lead you to make better choices? Observe patterns and what you enjoyed and what you didn't enjoy, including your childhood, your teenage years, and your adult life. Your abilities, what comes naturally to you? What are you good at? What's easy for you? Write it down. Skills, what have you learned? What different software programs or things have you created and developed and learned over your lifetime that are you're proficient at now? What are you interested in? What brings you purpose and joy? What makes you happy? What do you like to do? Personal style. What's your style? Are you energetic, high speed? Are you a fast talker like me? Do you like to be around people, not to be around people? Are you an introvert and extrovert? What's your personal style? Do you wear awesome pajamas like I do? Do you want to work in your pajamas? What are your beliefs? What are the beliefs that empower and support you in growing your business? And what are the beliefs that you have that might be holding you back or limiting you? Your values. What are your core values? What's important to you? And your goals. What do you want to achieve? What is it that you want? And then after you write all this down, brainstorm these lists. I have a book full of these. Do not judge any of them. Just write down everything. Write down everything that pops into your mind. Then you're going to separate all of these items into 3 categories. You're going to take a sheet of paper and you're going to put, what do I want on one page? You're going to put, what do I bring on another sheet? And you're going to put, where to from here on another sheet. You're going to separate each of these items and put them on the appropriate sheet. Now, some things might belong on more than one sheet. Go ahead and put them on more than one sheet. Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to look for themes and clues so that we can boil this all down to like a one-page statement that answers all 3 of these questions. And this is just for us. This is an exercise to get clear on our own vision and mission and purpose in life and what we want to do with our businesses and with our life, because our businesses in many instances are our life. So that's the activity today. Tomorrow we are going to talk about I care and how you can use that energy to supersize your business. That's it. Have a fantastic day. I will be with you tomorrow. Bye.